Hello everybody, welcome to Vikas Commerce Tutorials once again. So ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ ಕೀ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ 2024 ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೇಪರ್ನ ಬರೆದು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಕೀ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ವಿಡಿಯೋವನ್ನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ English version of business studies second PUC 2024. Majority of our questions had come in exam, so let us concentrate on multiple choice, fill in the blanks, match the following 1-mark questions. What should be the answers? Actually, I know there is some sort of confusion in some of the questions, so let us clarify all those questions. Before starting, if you are new to our channel, please do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon present over there in order to get all the notifications related to educations and informative videos. Okay, let us start. Welcome to Vikas Commerce Tutorials. ಹಾಯ್ ಹೆಲೋ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ವರ್ಷನಿನ ಕೀ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸನ್ನು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 4 marks, 8 marks, 2 marks category were very simple questions which our channel had given. All questions had come. A separate analysis on that video, on that topic will be also brought to you soon. So at present, let us see the key answers of multiple choice, fill in the blanks, match the following 1 mark. What are the key answers of these type of questions? I observed that there is some sort of confusion and some sort of problem in some of the questions where some people are giving some other answers and some other are giving different answers. So let us concentrate on the multiple choice questions. So coming to question number 1, choose and write the correct answer. Question number 1, top level management consists of. So we have already solved these type of questions in our 1 marks section video where we have posted of 5 model question papers of multiple choice question. In that we had solved already this. Top level management consists of chairman, manager, divisional head, supervisors. One thing I let you know that manager comes under the middle level. Divisional heads also come under middle level. Supervisors are always at the operational level or low level of management. So here the correct answer is chairman. The correct option for first question is chairman, who comes under top level management. Coming to next question, that is question number 2. Which of the following is a technique of scientific work study? Scientific work was given by F.W. Taylor. You also got a 4 marks question there of principles of scientific management. So scientific management was propounded by F.W. Taylor. He has given different techniques of scientific management. So some of the techniques like motion study and fatigue study, functional foremanship. So these type of some of the studies, some of the techniques are given by F.W. Taylor. So here, which of the following of the 4 options is related with scientific study? So here, mental study, time study, environmental study, management study. One thing is very simple: management study and environment study both are not at all going to match. So option C is mental study. Some of them may guess that, sir, mental revolution was also given by F.W. Taylor. That is also coming under scientific management. No, my dear students, mental study is different, mental revolution is different. So mental study is not the correct answer. Here the correct answer is time study. Time study was one of the important work which was given by F.W. Taylor under scientific techniques. Coming to question number 3, which of the following is a type of standing plan? As you all know, there are 2 types of plans. One is single use plan, another one is standing plan. Single use, which is done, come to a conclusion after that objective is done, after the act is done. So standing plan is nothing but a plan which continues for a long period of time. As we already studied in our video sessions, budget is not a standing plan because budget is a single use plan. It is repetitive. Again, different types of budgets. Every year budget is going to be done. Every year the plan is going to be different. Strategy doesn't come either in single use or standing plan. So here options we have 2, that is one is objectives, one is method. Now coming to objectives, see, objectives are like for example, we had a plan yesterday which one to study under 4 marks, which one to study under 8 marks. We had a plan. Why did we have a plan? We had a plan in order to achieve our objective, correct? So do we plan the same way for all the exam papers? Now upcoming you have English paper. Do we plan in the same sense? Not at all. For each paper there is a different plan. So objectives also do not have a standing plan. They are a single use plan. You just use only once. It is again changed. But the correct answer here is method. Okay, coming to question number 4. Yes, question number 4 has created some of the confusions here. There is some of problem facing in question number 4. Company has its register office in Delhi. First of all, read the question very carefully. It is having its office in Delhi, correct? So one is office in Delhi. Manufacturing, very important. Manufacturing in Gurgaon, and marketing and sales in Faridabad. So there are 3 places given, 3 different activities are being done. Delhi, it has a registered office. Gurgaon, a manufacturing unit. Faridabad, marketing department. Is it clear? The company manufactures the consumer products. Which type of organizational structure should it follow? One is very simple, everybody know it is not a formal nor it is informal. Those options are not correct. It is speaking about structure. There are 2 types of structure here. One is functional structure, another one is divisional structure. So which of the following is the correct? Some people are suggesting the answer should be functional structure, and some people are suggesting the answer should be divisional. Actually, I also have a confusion, but still majority I go to divisional structure. Why? Because company has different departments, different divisions, one at Delhi, one at Faridabad, and one at Gurgaon. And it can also be functional structure because we have one answer here, because in Delhi it has a office, in Gurgaon it is doing marketing, in Gurgaon it is doing manufacturing, in Faridabad it is doing marketing. So marketing is a function, is a work, sales is a function, manufacturing is a function. So these are all called as functions. So when we convert them, when we divide them into functions, then it is called as functional structure. A company is manufacturing in Gurgaon, marketing in Faridabad, registered office in Delhi. So functions are performed at various levels. That's why it also becomes functional structure. So we have a question mark in this question. I suggest both the answers at different angles when looked are right, but still 100% there is going to be only one answer. We'll see what the board issues, which should be the correct answer. Coming to question number 5, which of the following is an example for non-durable? Non-durable in the sense which stays for a long period of time. So long period of time, there is only one product, that is non-durable in the sense which doesn't stays for a long period of time. Extremely sorry. Non-durable product in the sense which expires within less amount of time, which is going to be non-usable after some period of time. Radio is used for more than years. Refrigerator, bicycle, all 3 are one type of products which are used for long period of time. But toothpaste is the correct answer here. The correct answer is toothpaste. It is a non-durable product. Okay, coming to fill in the blank section. When come to fill in the blank section here, question number 6, one subordinate should receive the orders from and should be responsible to only one superior. The correct answer is superior, because subordinate, each and every subordinate, we have studied this in unity of command. Each and every subordinate should receive the orders from only one superior. Question number 7, policies are dash statements. See, when it comes to statements, there are only 2 types. One is general statements and one other is specific statements. Now, if he had given as general as well as specific, you would have faced confusion. There is no any specific statements. There is only one, that is general. So the correct answer for question number 7 is general statements. Question number 8, dash is the technique used to motivate people. Actually, it is motivator. Motivator dash. Actually, the word is wrong. There it should be like motive. Motive is a technique used to motivate people. Here it should be motivate, and here it should be answer should be motive. Nonetheless, motivator will be the correct answer. Coming to question number 9, money required for carrying out a business activities is called business finance. Business activity, amount, business finance. Coming to very important question, that is question number 10. Many of them are again facing a problem here. One problem in multiple choice, another one confusion in fill in the blanks, that is offering products at less than listed price. See, when you are offering the amount less than the listed price, then it becomes a discount according to me. One product you are selling at 10 rupees, that product which you are selling at 10 rupees, you are giving it for 8 rupees. So what is the 2 rupees here? Listed price is 10. You are selling it at 8. So what is the discount? 2 rupees is the discount. Some of them suggest that here the correct answer should be rebate. But there is a small and thin line of difference between rebate and discount. Rebate is a cashless. Discount is receiving less cash. Rebate is nothing but, for example, they give you coupons in some of the malls and all, where they suggest you to buy some more things by giving that extra coupons. Correct? They are not giving you cash discounts. So that is called as rebate. But here question number 10, it is saying that offering product at less price. They are speaking about price. So according to me, personally, I feel it should be discount. Okay, coming to multiple choice questions. Question number 11. A. Consumption habits. Consumption habits will be covered under elements of social environment. Delegation of authority. Authority is delegated, and when authority is delegated, authority is distributed. When we distribute, it is called as a decentralization. Centralization and decentralization. Centralization means authority lies in the hands of only upper level, high level. But authority, when it is distributed and is delegated, then it becomes a decentralization environment, decentralization organization. Recruitment is nothing but aspect of staffing. It is a part of staffing, because under 8 marks category you study staffing procedure. So under that staffing procedure there is a 1 point called recruitment. Controlling is also a function of management. We had studied this always. There are 5 functions of management and controlling is one among those. Coming to last point, branding. Branding is nowhere connected with centralization. So centralization is the wrong answer here. Branding is nothing but a function of marketing function. Is it clear? Again, 8 marks category you also study marketing functions, which was there in your question paper. So under that functions, one of the function of marketing is branding. Is it clear? Okay, coming to next 1 mark category. So there are 5 questions which you need to answer. Question number 12. Any one organizational objectives of management. So friends, these important question I had given in 2 marks, so which was given by our channel. We had given it in 2 marks, but it had appeared in 1 mark. So for 1 mark you need to write only one objective. They are clearly saying one organizational objective. There are 3: profit, growth, survival. If you write any of these 3, profit, growth or survival, you will get still 1 mark. What is recruitment? Recruitment is nothing but searching for a prospective candidates. Very important word here to be marked is prospective candidates. You are looking for prospective candidates. That is called as recruitment. Coming to question number 14, leadership style. Yes, this also we had given in 2 marks category, where 2 leadership styles leadership styles may be asked for 2 marks, but this question has come in 1 mark. There are 3 types of leadership styles: autocratic, democratic, and free rein leadership style. So you can write any one of those. Is it clear? Question number 15. Yes, again some of them have confusion in question number 15 too. So there is one confusion in multiple choice, there is one confusion fill in the blanks, now one in 1 mark questions. But I don't feel here in question number 15 there is confusion, because question is very clear. Manyata company wants to construct a new building. What does it want to construct? It wants to construct new building for rupees 50 lakh. Very simple. Identify the type of decision involved in financial management. Now when coming to financial management, there are 3 types of financial decisions. When the question was read in Kannada, it was very clear: Hanakasi Nirnaya, financial decision. Which of the financial decision is this? But here the question is like, which of the decision is involved in financial management? So there are 3 decisions of finance, that is financial decisions, that is dividend decisions, investment decisions, and financing decisions. Dividend, financing, investment. So among those 3 decisions, the answer correct matched will be investment decision. Okay, or also again investment, we have long-term investment and short-term investment. Long-term is also called as capital budgeting. So if you write capital budgeting, they also may give you marks according to me. Investment decision is okay, but if you write kind of capital budgeting, I guess they may also give marks. Coming to question number 16. Question number 16, our expectation was different, but they have asked here the question was different. So we always said that in which year does the Consumer Protection Act come into existence? Now here the answer they have themselves given. It comes into existence in the year 1986. But the question is different. Question is, he is agreeing that act is coming in the year 1986, but when was it amended? The question is asking here, when was it amended? Amended in the sense, when was it updated, or when it was changed? It was changed or it was updated in the year 2019. So 2019 will be the correct answer for question number 16. So these are some of the important questions. So around out of these 16 questions, out of these 16 questions, I guess more than 11 questions you have studied because of our channel. We have also covered more than 10 questions we have covered, and coming to 2 marks and 4 and 8 marks, 100% we have covered all questions in our channel. I will do an analysis video of that later with proof. I will come with another video session of 2 marks, 4 marks and 8 marks, which we had 100% come in exams. So thank you for spending a valuable time with us. So I hope your next paper is English. So please concentrate and study well. If possible, I will also upload grammar related videos, but not sure because I deal only with accountancy and business study. If possible, if everything goes good, I will also upload a video related to English grammars only, not any poets and all. So please don't ask me any of the notes related to English, just grammar related. If permitted, I will, if time permits, I will definitely upload. So whoever feel that this video is helpful, please share to others also in order to help them also. So thank you for spending your valuable time with us. Thank you.